Sport Tonight podcast with the legend that is Perry Manning. So, how are you today?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm okay. I've come back to Stoke for a few days, bit of family time, and I'll go back to London tomorrow. So I'm feeling refreshed, ready to go back. it's a bit boring, so yeah. But so, how has lockdown been? Has it been okay in terms of being an artist and not being able to get out of there and doing shows? Because I know it's impacted quite a lot of people.
I've enjoyed it, to be honest.
Have you just having a chill?
Yeah, not having to give people an excuse not to see them. I don't enjoy being involved in people's company, really. I like being alone.
Sometimes I like
you know
being
what I mean?
alone, so it's been all right for me, to be fair. I've struggled a tiny bit, but
Not quiet.
I know in terms of a lot of like artists, so I spoke to like Candid and stuff, and they have just really wanted to get back out there, like Idle Noise as well. They're struggling without the interaction of fans, so yeah, I feel like if it's been okay for you, then it's okay. But what kind of music have you listened to during lockdown?
I've been mainly listening to those artists who you've just said: Candid, Idle Noise, Parade.
Parade.
That's all I did.
I love all three of them.
Yeah.
They're really good, and it's like are you from Coventry? You're from Coventry, right?
Bedworth. Well, Bedworth, which is just down the road.
Not far. So you're from the Midlands, so
No.
you're in that scene. And do you think they've the scene that you're in have put a big mark on the map now? Do you think they're getting massive?
I don't really know a lot about scenes, to be honest. I don't really feel a part of anything because I haven't really done a lot of shows lately in the last few years. But seeing like those bands on social media, Twitter, it seems like they've got a big thing going at the minute, and it's quite impressive.
Yeah. Do you think you could? Do you think you differ from them in any way?
No, I see a lot of myself a few years ago in these young lads, to be honest. That Candid band are pretty good. I really like them. I'm well into them, and I haven't seen them live yet, and I really want to see them live.
Were you going to go to the Coventry Empire show?
Yeah, I was looking forward to that.
I was really looking forward to that show. I was, but my train's come up from London, and I don't know if it's going to go ahead in September, but we'll just have to see. But I was really looking forward to that. Have you seen Idle Noise live as well?
Yes, I know Ben. Very well.
Good old brightest. So in terms of like social media stuff, like you gave off really, really good vibes. Like, I've been following you for a while now anyway. Do you think that's like a really, really positive way to engage fans and to get that kind of following that you want to grow as an artist?
Yeah, I enjoy Twitter. I don't do Facebook and I don't do Instagram, but I found Twitter, I found like a new little family, to be honest. Like my girlfriend said, it's got this little family on Twitter. She's a bit jealous of it, to be honest, bless her. But like I've met a lot of new friends and that on it, like Shauna Sam, big shout out to her, man.
Oh yeah, I love Sam. She's one of my real good friends, Sam. She's good for the music community.
Yeah, very good.
Guys.
Bloke AD as well, AD Hansen.
Mm-hmm.
He's a gig. A lot of people, Al Burke and that, they're all like people who just love music, and it's nice to see.
Yeah, and you think that's a good way to sort of interact and get a following for yourself as well?
Yeah, I think, just getting involved in that. It's just nice, to be honest. It must have been.
So your album came out on the 27th of March, right?
Yeah.
Double Tidy. And tell me a bit about the album, because I've listened to it and I really enjoy it. But tell me about where your influences came from. What was your favourite part of putting this whole thing together?
Yeah, so I stopped drinking at the start of October last year. So I've been sober up 10 months.
Congratulations.
And my girlfriend bought me a new acoustic guitar a couple of weeks later, nearly like Christmas present. Yeah. And I just fell in love with music again. Like, I've been in bands and that for years, and in my head, I just had this project where I wanted to write as much as I could and get what I could on my own name on Spotify, release it as soon as I could, basically. As soon as I had a batch of songs that I felt confident, go into the studio, 8 hours, and bash it all out in one take. So that's what it was, basically. And the writing is sort of like a journey to find a peace of mind, and that, like, on a new journey with like sobriety and all that.
Yeah.
So it helped me beautifully in my mind and get a lot of demons in my chest and everything.
So where of like in terms of musical influences, what do you think you relate to the most and you also sound like?
I like Bowie.
Oh yeah, you like Bowie?
I love doing the covers of him and that on my YouTube channel. I do a lot of Bowie, Beatles, Rolling Stones, Oasis. They're all my favourite artists. I don't know if I sound anything like, but make me play music.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like there's so many new artists and bands now who do take influences from, like, say, Oasis and the Stone Roses, that kind of thing. Do you think there is going to be a new generation of these form of bands? Because I know there's a lot of same old coming out nowadays. I know a lot of people would say that. Do you think there will be a new batch of these kind of people?
I hope so.
I hope so. I
Gotta
hope
keep
so as well.
Die, innit?
You don't want
yes.
that, I'd say.
Music's gonna keep going. Music's gonna keep going, and it's gonna be passed down from generation to generation. That's the beauty of it.
Yeah, of course. It's just what I was thinking the other day, like with Kasabian, obviously they're going away from the singer, and a lot of these bands seeming like they are dying basically, and I feel like a lot of there's no new bands that are gonna stick together, and I want that to happen. So it's sad, isn't it? How the music
it's hard work. The bands over the years myself, it's hard work, and it kind of eats away at your soul when you're not getting the recognition you feel you deserve. You know, but it's a big pond, and there's a lot of sharks out there. So you just keep chipping away.
Yeah, you just gotta keep grafting. Do you feel like you are one of them artists who don't have the recognition that you do deserve, because you are a great artist?
When I was in bands and that, really, it started to really get to me. Now I'm just in the mood and the frame of mind where I'm actually enjoying doing it now. If it happens, it happens. If it don't, I've got a pretty decent life at the minute. I've got a beautiful girlfriend, an all right, decent set of mates, and a good family. So that's what this music bit just keeps me going, you know.
You just got a positive mindset, and that's what I mean with like your social media presence as well. Like you can see that with you. So it's quite good. And I was going to ask you about scenes, but I've already asked you about it. But I think you will also make an impact, and the fact that, do you think there's a feel of community within the scenes as well? So I know like Candid, Idle Noise, Parade, they'll all support each other. Do you feel like you get that kind of support that you should deserve within the community, not by your fans but from like other musicians?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of support. Everyone's trying to help each other out, basically, aren't they? Everyone's got their die-hard fans. You work together, and then you can sort of get their fans, sort of thing, and you can give them some fans. You know what I mean? Like football stick, swap and you swap. You're sort of giving each other a bit of your stuff, and they're giving you their stuff.
Yeah.
And then big community. That's how it works.
It's a nice community, and I've felt that with the Midlands community as a whole. Like you've got so many different elements. It's like a little onion you can pick away. So you've got the artists, and you've got people like Tim Senna as well, who do some amazing work. I don't know if you've ever heard of Tim Senna. I feel like a lot of people.
I recognise it.
Yeah, he's a radio presenter, and he does a lot of work. And I feel like there's so many different kind of people in the music industry who surround that scene are really good. But also tell me about like your favorite song of your album and what has come from it.
I don't know, but I like them all for different reasons, to be honest. One day I like one more than the other. think best song's probably Mother. That's probably my strongest song I've ever written, just because it's come from a pure place and it's very honest and emotional.
Yeah.
Quite like You as well. Julius Caesar, Subtle Clues. I like them all, to be honest.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have recorded. Didn't like them.
No, exactly. Of course, you've got a very good
Yeah.
point. So I've got a few trivia questions now. I do this with like all of my interviews with.
Yes.
So we choose which band, and they are quite hard. Even I can't pick.
Oh, okay.
So
All right.
the
Go
first
for
one,
it.
the first one's quite. I don't know. It might be easy for you. It's not easy for me. But which one would you choose between Last Shadow Puppets and Arctic Monkeys?
Last Shadow Puppets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Candid or Idolize? It's a very
I
hard.
got the Idol.
Really?
Yeah, Ben's my man.
Yeah. Ben's lovely.
Better boy.
Ben's lovely. Peace or Swim Deep?
Peace.
I love Peace. That's a good choice. And Alex Ohms or The Claws?
The Claws.
The Claws really good.
Yeah. Well, they're good.
Are you doing any more? Have you got any more shows in the pipeline?
Literally, I had a show lined up at the Grey Lantern supporting the geezer out of Inspiral Carpets, but then we were locked down, didn't we?
Oh, throughout lockdown. Yeah.
So nothing's, we don't know where we are at the minute, do we? So
No, we really
it
don't.
happens when it all starts kicking off, hopefully.
So what is your favourite thing about gigging? When you do
Performance aspect of it.
just the
I like builds up to it, like during the week and that building up to it, just thinking about it. Then I like getting there. I love doing the sound check, seeing people and everything. Then once I've played, I just hit a massive downer. And I've come off it, and it's the worst come down ever. When I finish, just keep playing. It's a good.
I've heard a lot about that from bands. It's like a brick wall, and they just
get
to the end of it, and they just like, oh, gotta go home now.
Yeah.
Who would you want to, for example, if you were headlining, let's say the O2 London, who would you want supporting you, like a perfect lineup?
Parade and Idol.
Really? I mean,
yeah.
Big up all the Midlands guys, eh?
Yeah, I've just got a very good relationship with them boys over the years. So, got a lot of time for them. Good people.
They are good people. Yeah, I think they would be good. We could sell it out. Do you have like a very good relationship with promoters that obviously they help you get into shows, or do you do that on your own? Do you just book it on your
own? It's just basically if I get a call off someone or recommendation off someone, then I'll speak to someone about it. But I try to have a good relationship with people.
Yeah.
Being on that, if it works out, sort of thing, you got to, ain't you, really?
Yeah, exactly. You just got to network. I think that's what the music industry is all about.
Yeah.
But it is just literally networking and finding your way somewhere. You'll end up somewhere.
Yeah.
At the end of it. So, but yeah, I think we're pretty much done.
Okay.
Yeah, we get through these things quick, but yeah, It was lovely to have you on, and we have been Talk Tonight podcast, and you can find all the links at the bottom to follow us on all social media links. Thank you.
Thank you for talking.